Thanks for tuning into Stocks with Antonio. The stock market has been making new highs. It's been going up and up for weeks. And May 15th, we saw some pullback. If you're in the market and you got some short-term plays, this may be a good time to start looking at the short-term plays. If you're in profit, you might want to take some profit, have some of that money on the sidelines, because I believe we may continue to pull back next week and there will be new opportunities presenting themselves. So you want to have cash so you could be ready to take advantage of new opportunities that could be coming your way. Now, that's just my opinion. And there's no guarantees that we're going to go down next week, but I can tell you one thing. The market doesn't just go up in a straight line. Eventually, it will pull back. Today, we saw some red, and we may continue next week, but we'll have to see when the market opens. But even if the market does pull back, there will be opportunities because a lot of stocks did not run up as the stock market was making all-time highs, and I believe there will be some rotation into those stocks. So you might want to be writing down where you see opportunity and keeping an eye on those. Now, average Joe day trader, go ahead and check out his channel. When he sees the title to this one, if he watches this video, he knows I'm a big fan of Meta. Josh, if you see this one, let me know down below. But do me a favor, check out his channel. His channel is awesome. He has a lot of great information when it comes to stocks, and it's a really great channel. So if you go over there, let him know I sent you. Now let's get back into it. Meta, I believe, is a great opportunity to have in your portfolio. I already have it in my long. Now I'm going to introduce you something. Some of you may not be aware of this, some of you may. And this is only going to be something that you can use on profitable companies. So it's not something that will work on a company that's not profitable. It's called the PEG ratio, PEG. Now you can look it up pretty easily. You can just use AI, you can use Google. The PEG ratio, what it is, it's the PE ratio and it's divided or earnings growth rate, right? That gives the PEG. A PEG usually under 1 is seen as attractive. Right now, Meta has a PEG ratio under 1. It's 0.9, right? But anytime it's under 1, that means whatever the price is currently trading at, it's not a bad place to get in. So that's something that you can look up into a company that's profitable. You might want to say, hey, is that a good price to get in? You can look up the PEG. And if it's under 1, it's probably at a good price to get in. Also, Meta has a PE ratio around 22, and that's an attractive level for a tech company. Now, in my opinion, I think Meta is just sleeping. And out of the Mag 7, two of them that were sleeping not too long ago was Amazon and Google, and then they finally woke up and went to the upside like a rocket. Like a rocket. They finally woke up, and I think Meta will eventually do that because if you look at their earnings are good. Just investors are concerned with the high spending into AI. That's really the big concern. They're selling it off. Right now, they're not talking too much about it, meaning that's a great opportunity for you to buy the dip. And if it goes further down, just look at it as a gift. When it comes to Meta, I don't have concern. I feel confident buying it. And when it goes down, if it goes down, I'm not worried like I am sometimes with other stocks or small caps that I may not recover because Meta has a history where it has gone down. It has gone down a lot, but it has recovered and gone to new highs. Meta to me is a monster. If you're on Instagram, they own Instagram. They are the king with advertising. They have so many eyeballs, and I do believe in AI. I believe it's the future, and I like to see a company that I'm in investing in a future because if you're in a company and they're not investing with the future, they're not going with the times, they're going to get left behind and eventually they're probably not going to be around. And there's companies out there that's exactly what happened to them. Back in the day, you were familiar with them. They were big boys. They didn't keep up with the times and now you don't even know they exist anymore. That's why if the company's not investing in the future, this is not a company I want to have in my portfolio because something that's going to eat up your money quicker than inflation is bad investments. But if you're making good investments, if you're doing your research, the stock market could be a great tool for you to build wealth. And that's why I'm going to focus on growing my share count on Meta by investing into it weekly. Sometimes it'll be a full share, sometimes it'll be more, sometimes it'll be half a share, and sometimes it'll just be $5. And the point I'm saying with this, don't get so concerned with the stock price. right? You can buy partial shares, and that's perfectly fine. And as you invest in it on a regular basis, it'll start to increase. And if you start partially, then your goal will be to get to one full share. If you can buy a share, then your goal will be to get to 2 shares. And if you can buy a few shares, even if someone's like, hey, I could buy 5 shares, great. Then your goal should be to get to 10. But into good companies, that's what you want to do is get these shares and grow them if you believe the company that you're investing in is going to go to the upside as the years pass by. And I believe, like I said, Meta will be $1,000 share. I don't think it's going to happen overnight, but I think it's going to get there. I think it's eventually going to split. And for those that already invested in it, it's just going to give them more shares. And I think it's going to run right back up. So this is one that I've seen beaten down and that I like and I'm gonna focus on. But you know what? I love to know from the viewers watching this. If it was between not sorry, if it was between Microsoft and Meta, which one would you pick? Now, I'll be honest. I think they're both amazing. I think they're both excellent choices to have in your portfolio. So if you have both, that's a smart choice. Let me know that in the comments below. But what I really would love to know if you had to make one investment and it was either Meta or Microsoft, which one would you pick and which one do you think is going to get to $1,000 first? My opinion is I think Meta's going to get to $1,000 first. And I would pick Meta over Microsoft. But I love to know in the comments below what you think. If you haven't done so, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also check out the description box. I got a useful link in there for you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.